Guys, if you happen to visit my webpage yesterday or watched yesterday's video report, I told you the one thing in this business that you cannot do as a handicapper and especially as a gambler is that you can't play scared. You can never let yesterday's results affect the way that you're going to play today. You've got to have short-term memory deficit. That's the bottom line. A lot of guys in this business dwell on losers, and it affects them because it prevents them from seeing the next money-making opportunity that may be presented right in front of their face. And that was the case with me yesterday. I told you that even though I had lost a 10-dime play on the Detroit Tigers as a $1.15 dog on the run line on Tuesday night, I was all in last night on an NBA game. And I grant you that it's very hard to win in the NBA the final week of the regular season with so many teams simply not showing up, so many playoff teams simply resting too many of their starters. But I found one of the biggest plays of my, well, a play that matches the biggest play of my career. I should be more accurate there in saying that. And that play was on the Denver Nuggets last night, even originally at Oklahoma City, an Oklahoma City team that had nothing to play for. Eventually, the Nuggets went off as a 1.5 to 2 point favorite. They managed to win that game by 5, but more importantly, it was a top-rated 15-dime play. And those 15-dime plays now, I'm now 29, 14, and 3 the past 3 NBA seasons combined, hitting 3 out of 4 most recently here in the past month and a half. Again, I didn't let the Tigers' loss prevent me from coming out with a big play last night, and I cashed in with that selection. And listen, guys, that's really the key. You can't play scared. The other thing I can't stand is guys that chase. Guys that chase in this business, gamblers that chase. Foolish, foolish, foolish. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to do it. So that's just my personal gambling philosophy, but it certainly served me well. Now, I understand that when you're in a losing streak, or you're not feeling it. And maybe that's the more accurate way to say it. When you're not feeling it, when you just, often as a gambler and as a handicapper, you get in the zone. It's no different than a player getting in the zone. A player who just can see every curveball coming from a mile away when he's standing at the plate. A shooter where the rim looks like it's 14 foot wide when he's shooting a three-pointer. You get in that zone. And it happens when you're a gambler or a handicapper. But there are times, I don't know if it's a combination of losing confidence or just fate intervening, when you just lose it and you don't feel it. Now, I certainly understand at those times that's when you dial it down. For me personally, I dial it down by dropping my ratings. And that's one of the reasons I keep my rating scales so tight, 5, 10, 15 dimes for 99% of the plays. When I'm not feeling it, you'll see it. I'm dropping down to those 5-dime plays. Sometimes, even though I'm on a red-hot winning streak here, you'll see me, as I did today, drop down to a 5-dime play simply because the game wasn't meriting anything stronger than a 5-dime selection. So listen, today, Thursday, most of the action is in baseball on the daytime card. Nighttime, a lot of the NBA games are totally meaningless. Hell, I think more of you are going to be watching the NFL draft tonight more than anything else. Your money-saving discount coupon code to save you $20 off a single purchase today will be EARLY20. EARLY20. EARLY and the number 20. Early 20, no space between early and 20. That'll save you $20 off a single purchase today. Now, I have an NBA play for you for a free selection coming up here in just a moment. As far as who's hot and who's not, well, listen, guys, yesterday, Derek Mancini, who's been on a great 2-month run, went for it. Third ever 109 baseball play of his career. He won the first 2. First one since 2010. Red Sox bullpen actually held on to a lead. They beat the Twins. He had Minnesota's $1.10 home dog last night. Red Sox win it 7-6. Mancini loses. But again, when you're in a roll, you've got to take shots. You've got to take those opportunities when they present themselves to explode your bankroll. Even after the loss last night, $10 better, still up $4,820 in the last 64 days following Derek Mancini's advice. Still available today as I do this report, Jeff Benton, his biggest baseball play of the season, a 40-dime run line massacre. I'm sorry, let me correct myself. Jeff Benton is a guy I want to talk about losing his biggest baseball play of the season, which was a 40-dime play last night on the Red Sox. Their bullpen did hold on, but they didn't manage to hold on good enough because he had the Red Sox on the run line last night. I don't understand that play. I got to be honest, I don't get it. I mean, Anyway, Red Sox up 7-1. They couldn't hold on the lead, and that was a loser for Jeff Benton. Okay, let me get to your free pick today. Again, NBA playoffs, darn hard to figure out anything going to, or NBA final day of the regular season, darn hard to figure out anything tonight. There's only a few games that have any merit tonight. Yeah, you know, New York has to win at Charlotte. Are the Knicks taking the game seriously? Do they have to take the game seriously, considering Charlotte is the foe? I don't think so. Instead, I'm going to take a look at a couple of games. Dallas and Atlanta. Atlanta wins tonight, and they will get the home court advantage in the next round because of the NBA reseeding. They will get the home court advantage in the next round against the Boston Celtics, so they have something to play for against the Mavericks. Now, the Mavericks have the benefit of rest. They've been idle since losing at Chicago on Saturday. In that game, Jason Terry and Jason Kidd did not play, and Jason Kidd is not expected to play again this evening. Although the Mavericks have won 3 straight and 19 of the last 25 in the series, I like the Hawks in this particular contest this evening. Now, I don't like the Hawks straight up. I'm thinking of playing the Hawks in a teaser is the way to go for the free play. You're getting Atlanta -5 straight up. So you take Atlanta down to -1 because in the standard two-team basketball teaser, you've got 4 points to play with. Take the Hawks down to -1. Now the key is coming up with somebody to team the Hawks with. A lot of people are looking at that Denver game tonight at Minnesota. The Nuggets, who I used last night, of course, are an 8.5 to 9-point favorite. They win this game tonight, and they move into solidify themselves with the hold of the number 6 seed in the West. If they lose it, they fall behind Dallas. Now, the difference is in this particular game for Nuggets is that, you get to pick your poison. Do you want to play the Lakers in the first round, or do you want to play the Oklahoma City Thunder, who they just beat last night? George Karl says that he's not going to go crazy and play his starters extensive minutes here tonight. So that has me hesitant to take Denver, even in a teaser at -4.5 points, although they are still, their second stringers are better than what Minnesota can throw out there right now, minus Kevin Love. So I'm a little hesitant about going with them in this contest, even though Minnesota's lost, 12 straight games and has sucked since Love went out. Little hesitant there. Instead, I'm looking to go ahead and team Atlanta, ironically, with the team that has something to win or lose based on the Hawks' result tonight, and that is the Boston Celtics. Now, the Celtics are -9 at home against Milwaukee. This is a Bucks team that is crippled because of injuries. Ellis is going to be out again. Drew Gordon missed the last couple games, may not play tonight either. They only had 9 available players when they lost to Philadelphia. A Philadelphia team that was playing without Elton Brand, Thaddeus Young, Lou Williams, and Andre Iguodala a couple of nights ago in Milwaukee, and the Sixers won the game, okay? This is a Milwaukee team that had 9 available players in that one. They started Sean Livingston at shooting guard in that game. I mean, Tobias Harris and John Lauer also started for them. I got to go with the Celtics here. Rajon Rondo has missed the last 3 games. He's expected to play tonight. Ray Allen is not expected to play tonight. Kevin Garnett, who's missed 3 of the last 5 games with that hip flexor injury, is expected to play tonight. Paul Pierce, listen, he's expected to play, I think, but you never know. But he only played 18 minutes against Miami the other night, a game that the Heat minus their stars, the Celtics did manage to win. Now, I know the talk in Boston is they're not that concerned about getting the home court advantage, getting that 1 extra game. I would personally be worried about it, considering my team, if I'm Doc Rivers, was 15-18 on the road this year. But look at this price. It's -9. I'm willing to take the Celtics down to -5, not so much because of their desire to win this game and earn the first-round home court advantage, but because the Bucks are just crippled by injuries. It's a worthless, wasted season. It may be Scott Skiles' last game at the helm. So I'll team Boston with Atlanta in the 2-team teaser, making the Hawks -1 over the Mavericks, the Celtics -5 at home against the Bucks, and that will be your free pick for Thursday. Again, the money-saving discount coupon code is going to be early20. Good luck, guys, and I'll catch you again on Friday.